What's up, YouTube? It's your boy RushMoreRick, and today we are reacting to a video made by Birdie. Bad habits. Let's tap in.
Bad habits. As humans, it is pretty easy for us to develop habits. Every day you wake up and brush your teeth so you don't have musty ass breath. That is a habit. And that's a good habit. Now, some habits aren't necessarily good or bad, like fidgeting with a pencil in class, for example. But a lot of habits in my lifetime, I know deep down that I should not be doing them. But regardless, I still do it. I partake in at least some of these habits in today's video. If you enjoy the content around here, consider dropping a sub. And without further ado, let's begin with waking up late. Now, this habit is the absolute
Oh my gosh. I don't even think it would be something so simple as late, but let's do the overall broad punctuality. I don't know what it is. I think this shit might be hereditary, it might be genetic in my family, my immediate family, but when I say we can't be on time for anything, we cannot be on time for anything. Like school, high school, I had to take the cheese bus. So, motherfucker, if I wasn't up for the bus, I wasn't getting to school on time. So, granted, that one don't count. But when I got to college and university and I was on my own and I was responsible to get myself from class, I couldn't be on time. If I was late by a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, which is rare because if you late 30 minutes to a college class, you might as well not even go because you're going to be so far behind, it's over. Just you know what I'm saying? Just forfeit the class, drop the class, and try again next semester. Anyway, punctuality is just something that's so hard. Like, even going to work now, like, I feel like whoever created grace periods, they understood. They understood what was going on, because a lot of motherfuckers, I'm not clocking in exactly when you need me to be, but I will be punched in by the time that grace period is, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't getting in trouble. But it's just like punctuality for me and my blood and my genes is just something like me and being on time or being early. Fuck no. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Bane of my existence. And also going to bed late too. We can't forget that. The fact that I don't really have anything to wake up to in the morning is the reason why I still have this habit. Now, this happens to me periodically throughout my life. Sometimes I have both, sometimes only one of the two, and sometimes I'm finally on my A game and I made a good sleep schedule for myself. And of course, not only is this bad for your productivity, but if you're waking up hella early in the morning but going to bed super late, this can be really bad for your health, since your body really needs to recharge to be able to conquer the day. And sometimes I'm up really late with my friends, like just doing something stupid or just having fun. Me and my friends get back late as hell sometimes, but I don't have anything to wake up to. And that's when I end up developing that waking up late habit. I had a good night out with my friends last night, and unfortunately I woke up late this morning. But obviously this should not be a routine. I feel like a good sleep schedule is something that everybody should have. But some people work different hours, so I mean, I guess that really all depends what that is. Now, going to bed early does not make you an old head. Sometimes it just has to be done after a long and excruciating day. Now we got being a sweat.
I feel like it's not really no set time to go to sleep. Obviously, it depends on the schedule of your day. Like if you work a traditional 9 to 5, you want to be sleeping overnight time. I work an overnight shift, so I feel like everybody who works overnight, we sleep when we can. Like that's what it come down to. And then you want to add responsibilities onto that. I have a son, so I can't obviously just sleep all the damn time or whenever I feel tired. You find the right times for your body to sleep, and then you take advantage of that rest. Or you just walk through life a zombie. And you know what I'm saying, you get your little 3 to 4 hours, whatever you can. Shit, best believe sometimes I go to work, I'm dog ass tired, and I'm trying to just survive until lunch so I can take a nap in my car. You know what I'm saying? It's not optimal, but you do what you got to do. You find times when you got to sleep.
At video games. Now, gaming was really fun for me as a kid. I was that sweaty ass nerd at the game.
Facts.
Fortnite in 2018, I was going stupid. That one game mode where it was all gold weapons, bro, me and my friends were getting so many wins in that game mode. It wasn't even funny. And now Prime Fortnite was one of my favorite games of all time, I have to say. And I put hours into Fortnite. It's not even funny. And of course, gaming all day is not a good habit to have, and I should have realized that. I would get home from school every day and hop on Fortnite, no questions asked. I would just get on the game and marvel at my glorious goat. Kevin the Cube. Now, obviously, there's people who play games professionally, and if that's your thing, go for it, man. But if you just get on the game as soon as you wake up and you got a bunch of other responsibilities to attend to and you don't, then sweating the game is kind of crazy. And some people will play the game all throughout the day and do nothing besides play the game. And
honestly, I feel like gaming is just such a bad state where it's like no game is even worth being sweaty over. Like, obviously, you got your main staples. You have the Call of Duties, the fucking 2Ks, your Maddens. You're gonna have the occasional sweat that, like, you go to a Madden and you play Ultimate Team. The nigga that's dropping fucking $500 into their Ultimate Team bi-weekly. Like, every portion of their check is going into the game. You got sweaty niggas like that. You got sweaty niggas who's making 10 My Career players who are 99 overall and the game ain't been out for 5 months. You got sweaty niggas like that. Or like Call of Duty. I feel like that's a game where it's depending on how much you play, it forces you to be sweaty because of the fucking what's that shit called? Skill-based matchmaking. Exactly. So with certain games, either you trying to be just playing to chill, or you're just trying to blow off some steam. Or some of them shits force you to be a tryhard. They force you to be a sweat. Some niggas really their only goal in life right now is to not work a job, but it's to be top 250 in Warzone. I was one of them niggas at that point in time, at some point in time, but you get responsibilities, you realize you can't do that shit anymore.
We all have days where we do jack shit. Don't get me wrong. Again, this is a very bad habit to develop, bro. You need sunlight. You need to go outside. You need to go to the gym, get that pumping, get a job if you don't have one. And sometimes these people, they don't even go to bed. They just stay up and grind the game throughout the night as well. They got a bunch of energy drinks by their desk, and they are absolutely sweating the game until they just knock out at their desk. And now we got vaping and smoking. Now, I don't really smoke.
Vaping and smoking should not be in the same thing, because I feel like if you vape, it's like the new cigarette. Like you smoking an electric cigarette. I feel like let's see what he classifies as smoking, because I'm not taking no marijuana slander. That's just not happening,
Smoke a lot, to be honest. That one and only story I told about getting high on my channel, that was one of my only times doing it. I'm not a stoner by any means, okay? Sometimes I partake with some friends, but that's really it. As for vaping, I never touched a vape in my entire life.
Facts.
But both of these can
never touch a vape. I have never touched a vape. I never will touch a vape. If you touch a vape, you're bound to be smoking cigarettes, and I would like to say a year or two later after them vapes, that shit like metal in your lung. Y'all seen that ad in that commercial? It's metal in your lungs. Literally, I'm assuming you could taste the metal. If that's the case, just go smoke a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Just do that.
Can become crippling addictions for people, and a lot of people have to rely on that substance to keep pushing through the day. And every time I have smoked weed, it was a chill experience sometimes, but sometimes I had a panic attack. So I don't want to encourage it or advise it at all. Skipping meals, that's a bad habit that happens to me a lot. Sometimes when I get too caught up in a video, I skip meals. Like, it's 2:49 p.m. in the afternoon, and I should probably be eating lunch right now, but I'm not, because I'm recording the video. So I'm gonna speed run this recording and go eat after this. But yeah, it's something that happens for me all the time, which is not good, but some people may just skip a meal without even noticing. We were taught that throughout our day, 3 meals is the ideal amount of meals for the day. But
I feel like that's one of the biggest myths ever. Like, I think that's why the Western society is so obese to this day, because we think that we need to be eating this much. Like, trust me, your ancestors survived on way less food, so you don't be needing 3 meals a day. I feel like if you're actively eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I say unless you're a child. A child needs 3 meals because obviously they need to grow up and be healthy and strong, etc. We get that. But at like the average adult, I'll say 18, 19 or older, it's okay to skip a meal. Now, if you're doing it for the right reasons, I'm not trying to promote anorexia, you know what I'm saying? If you're consciously not eating for the wrong reasons, I feel like you should get help. But at the same time, don't think that, I didn't get 3 meals today, I can't function. It's not like that. You just need one great meal. One great meal, and then you can snack on a lot of shit around the clock. But you do not need 3 meals a day. I don't know who told us that, but they need to take that shit back. The CDC need to reframe that, because that's not the case. It's not true.
I mean, if we're being honest, a lot of us probably don't really follow that routine, especially me, but it's very important that you do. But not only does it keep your body healthy and helps you maintain a good amount of protein and vitamins that your body needs to function, but it also just helps with your overall energy. And there's some people who intentionally don't eat or skip meals just to lose weight. And trust me, definitely do not use this method. Just exercise and diet and you will lose the weight. Okay, next we got poor hygiene. Now, sometimes I forget to do things that are really important to take care of myself. And building habits where you take care of yourself daily is very important. Like shaving unwanted body and facial hair, for example. And the best way to take care of that is by using Manscaped, the sponsor of today's video. Manscaped is a men's grooming kit trusted by over 12 million men worldwide. Manscaped recently sent me their Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra electric body trimmer and the beard.
I low-key zoned out, but we gonna let him get his money.
Hedger. The sink or the shower without comes with 2 interchangeable.
God damn.
Who you think your dad would shit after I eat junk food? But as a former plate cleaner, okay, Oreo cakesters were my shit back in the day. And because of that, I was a little bit of a hefty kid in my early elementary days. A little might be a bit of an understatement, to be honest. On a typical day for me, I don't really eat junk food, but sometimes, dude, I gotta order a pizza to the door or go out with ice cream. Wait, whoa, hold on. All right, we gotta backtrack. Going out for ice cream or getting one of my favorite snacks of all time at the gas station, Cosmic brownies. Now, sometimes I go on vacation to link up with my friends and I eat like garbage the whole time. At this point, we may as well be In-N-Out and Wingstop's #1 customers. And if you limit yourself from eating junk food, you will enjoy these special occasions even more. And
exactly. I feel like it's okay to indulge in it from time to time. Obviously, if you eating fast food and junk food multiple times a week, that's not ideal for, you know, being healthy and staying fit and staying, you know, within a calorie deficit that helps your body type. But at the same time, if you just being a stickler and you're eating the same things, you're not, you know what I'm saying, venturing out, you're not trying new foods, you're going to get bored of that. And then you might do something potentially worse and just say, fuck this diet and shit altogether. Let me become a Wingstop merchant. Let me become a fast food merchant. When you don't have to do that, you can enjoy the occasional fast food. You could enjoy the occasional Little Debbie donut cake. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's all about moderation and controlling how much you're consuming.
And this can become a serious health condition for people if you eat too much junk food or drink too much soda, whatever it is. And there was this rapper by...
People still drink soda? Like, I'll tell you, I have soda like once every 4 to 5 months. And then sometimes I'll look at like at my job. Sometimes I'll look at the vending machine like, damn, I haven't soda in so long. And it's a new soda in the machine. I'll give it a try. But soda is one of the things I feel like we as a society should just leave in the past. Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but like when I'm drinking water or juice or like, I like to drink it without shit like burning my throat or fizzling my throat. Like, that's just like one of the weirdest things. I don't like carbonated drinks like that. Like, I really don't. That's like not even an enjoyable beverage to consume. Fuck, why? If I'm thirsty and I want to fucking down something, imagine being not able to down it because some bubbles in your throat is starting to fucking burn you. It's like, I don't like that. I never like that unless it's like a McDonald's Sprite with a high C. Yeah.
The name of Dave Blunt. Okay, I'm sure some of you know who that is.
Sheesh.
Some of you may not. And now Dave Blunt could not put down the cup, but I think nowadays he's starting to put the cup down a little bit. He's losing some weight, which is a very, very good thing. Like, he was in the hospital for the amount of weight that he gained. Like, I don't even think his body was able to function at the weight he was at. And that shit could affect your health severely. That's why watching your weight is super important.
Like, how could you let yourself go to the point where you get like that and then you just like, the only way for you to function is off medical assistance? That's like, I don't understand the ideology some people have. And, you know, like, I get food is good, bro, but shit don't be that good where you just don't do nothing. Like, I could see if you was eating mass amounts of food, but you actively working out, you actively in the gym, you actively going outside, you doing calisthenics, you rock climbing. It's just I don't understand how you could let yourself get to that point.
And eating too much junk food, definitely not a good habit to develop. But once in a while, getting a pizza from that one local spot in town that is just insane, everyone has one. Definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. Now we got doom scrolling. Doom scrolling is such a nowadays, especially since Instagram Reels happened for me. And yeah, I gotta be honest, I fell victim to Instagram Reels many times. I fell victim to TikTok many times as well. And as unproductive as that can be, it's also very draining. Sometimes I'm in my bed, staying up late, which again, I should not be doing. I was just scrolling for so long that it was one of those autopilot scrolling sessions where your thumb starts to hurt a little bit, you get super sleepy, and it's like you don't even know what you're watching anymore. I genuinely feel like the moment I put my phone down, that my brain is just way too overstimulated. I've seen one too many Family Guy videos for the day, and that was it for me. And even sometimes when I watch too much YouTube, I do feel the same way as well. Or even too much of a Netflix show as well. Sometimes I just binge, bro. It just gets the best of me. This is worse than the going to bed late habit for me because this is the main reason why I'm going to bed late. And some people rack up crazy numbers for screen time. Like,
you don't even want to see my fucking screen time on my phone, bro. Like, granted, I think my screen time is only high because, like, I got the thing where I turn the auto lock off, so my shit just don't be turning off. So, if I fall asleep watching YouTube or some shit, it just constantly plays throughout the night until I wake up and turn it off, or my girlfriend turns my phone off. But anyway, I feel like doom scrolling and binging like videos and content, that's one of the downfalls that I feel like we are suffering from like tremendously, especially the younger generation. Like the TikToks and the IG reels, that shit is shrinking people's attention spans in real time to the point where we can't even enjoy long form content. We can't sit down and watch movies. We can't sit down and just do simple stuff that we used to be able to do on a regular daily basis. It's a lot of people who can't even sit down and just have a conversation without picking up their phone. They don't even know they're doing it. Picking up their phone, fucking going to Instagram, closing it out, going to X, closing it out, go to TikTok, scroll a little bit, close it out, put the phone down, pick it up, and they doing the same shit within 3 minutes. And they don't even know they do. Like, if you were to call them out on it, they wouldn't even know that they're doing it. Like, this shit is so bad. Doom scrolling is like fucking us all up, bro.
It's not even funny. And even myself, I'm guilty of this too. Maybe I just need to roll around in the grass a bit more. Just stare at the trees in the sky and just absolutely soak in the sunlight and just think about life. Spending too much money. Okay, this is a habit that everybody needs to avoid, bro. You need all the cheese you can have in your bank account. And when this happens a lot of times is when people are given a large sum of money. Like, just say somebody won the lottery or something. They won $1 million from the lottery. And instead of investing it or saving it, they blew all their money in a few years. Now they're flying on private jets, they're going on yachts or whatever. Just because they got a large sum of money, they think they have all the money in the world. And for some people, when they win the lottery, that's just how it goes. Or some people, they will get a paycheck from their job and literally just go over to the designer store and just buy a bunch of Rick Owens or other designer clothes. Now,
don't worry, because if you because I know when I get my first million, I'm going to act a fool, but it's okay because when I make that million, I'm going to be financially competent to the point where I know I'm confident enough that I could get that back. That don't mean you just go and splurge, but treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself, like, I don't care if it's you get a paycheck from a 9 to 5, don't put off buying something that you've been wanting to buy. You know what I'm saying? Just also remember that, okay, I spent a certain amount of money on that thing. Now I got to work twice as hard to get that money back. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to work again to get that money back. But I feel like you shouldn't have this mindset where you're frugal and you're working hard and you're not the value of your hard work isn't on the same value of your experiences. So you're working hard, but you're not experiencing anything. You're working hard, but you're not enjoying the luxuries of your labor. Don't be that person, because then you're going to be miserable. You're going to feel like, what am I working for? To just have money and then not do anything?
somebody who's really thinking about my future, and sometimes that makes me very frugal with my money. Even though sometimes I think I should just get out there more, travel, and just enjoy what the world has
Everybody
to offer.
should be
smart with your money,
traveling the
but
world.
also don't be afraid to spend it once in a while. Bad posture. Okay, this is directed to all the people out there that are gaming like this. It's just important to keep good posture just for the sake of your health. Always sitting really weird like that is just gonna make you develop.
See, the fact that he said that and then made me gotta stand up and fix my posture. But I think we get the gist of it. There's a whole bunch of bad habits that we have on a daily basis. One of them that he didn't mention is procrastination. You know what I'm saying? We cannot procrastinate. Procrastination is one of the deadliest things to a person because it can stop you from doing something that you've been meaning to do. It can hold you back from achieving your dreams, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? This is me fighting procrastination right now by uploading 3 videos today. Maybe I might do one more depending on if my son allowed me to. But it's your boy RushMoreRick, and I'm out. Peace.